Funny Bone Show. Everybody roll.
Yeah.
I don't like credit card roulette because if I win and it means I don't have to pay for dinner, I feel bad for the one person that has to pay for everybody's dinner. Mm-hmm. I've never lost, but I think I would hate it also if I lost. But it's a game where everybody at dinner takes their credit cards, they put them in a hat or whatever, and the waiter draws, and whomever it is has to pay the whole bill. It's terrible. Lunchbox ever lost?
No, don't really ever play.
Never played? You?
No, I've played a few times, but I've never lost. I don't play a lot. A lot of my friends are wimps. They don't like to gamble.
Oof, I wouldn't like to lose. So I was talking to Matt Castle, who I do this NFL show with. It's called Lots to Say. And he played with the whole team. So there's like 20 of the New England Patriots. It's the week before the Super Bowl. They're all together. And somebody says, we need to play credit card roulette. So think about that. Huge dudes, Tom Brady, etc. So I asked Matt, what does the team do when they get in town for the Super Bowl leading up to the game?
You get that one night where you get to go out with the fellas, and we went to a Super Bowl party with a bunch of the group and all that stuff, which is cool to be able to do, team camaraderie. And then you go out to a big steak dinner, of course. We play the credit card roulette.
No way.
We have 20 guys there, all the offensive linemen, a lot of the defensive players. Brady's there. We had Moss there, Richard Seymour, Rodney Harrison, Teddy Bruschi, Vrabel.
Famous, humongous. Somebody's going to have to pay for the whole bill. So they do it where the waiter draws out of the hat, and when he pulls one out, you don't lose. Oh. And it's the last card in there is the loser, right? So everybody's there. There's 20 people. So you have a 5% chance of having to pay for the whole deal.
Yeah, so they're pulling out, right? And so now it's getting down, right? They get to 10 more.
Oh, they go reverse. So they're pulling out ones that don't lose first.
Yeah, they're pulling out, and they had, you will not have to pay for dinner. And so they're handing them back. And so now it gets to 5, and I'm starting to go, oh, my God. And then they get to 3, and then there's 2 left. And I'm like, what are the chances this one meal we go out with all the starters, everybody there, I get picked, boom. There goes my playoff bonus that you get for playing in these games. I was just like, I don't even know what it was. It was like $20,000.
Oh, my gosh.
Backup quarterback, not on a huge contract, $20,000. He had to pay for the whole deal. Isn't that
gosh.
Like, you're the one card of the 20 into the hat.
That's terrible.
That's terrible. I mean, that's first world problem. You're an NFL player. Yeah, he's not asking for sympathy.
No. And you choose to play.
But he didn't really choose. He was like the backup guy, and he kind of was in dinner, and they were like, we're playing.
Well, do you have to put your credit card in?
You can't be part of the group and 19 do it, and then you pay by yourself.
You should be like, hey guys, I'll pay for my dinner. One time, my group of friends, the one guy that the waiter drew, my friend Scott, he was the only one of our friends that didn't have a job at the moment, and
that's why I don't like that game.
And I said, don't put your card in, don't put your card in. He's like, it's fine. What are the odds? So the waiter takes the cards and actually leaves, and then just comes back with the bill and goes, somebody's getting some miles. And our friend Scott was the one with the Southwest card.
Oh no!
And we were like, oh no, well at least you are getting Southwest points.
Dave Ramsey says, don't do it for the points.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, that sucks. You can hear the entire episode with Matt and I. Lots to say. Go search for it wherever you listen to your podcasts. Yeah, I don't think there's a win for me in credit card roulette because when someone has to pay for it all, I feel bad.
Yeah.
There's also this video that I wanted to talk about, and you guys can see it up on our social media, or if you're watching live right now. This Texas guy could face charges after using his 3-month-old baby to wipe the snow off his Hyundai. So it's literally a baby, as you guys can see. The baby's really warm.
Yeah.
And there's snow all over the windshield, and he's using the baby to just wipe it off. Now, what are your thoughts when watching this video, Amy?
Well, all I'm seeing is the video. I can't hear sound. Is the baby giggling? I don't know, because to me it doesn't look, it's like if you had a baby in the snow doing a snow angel or something, nobody would think anything's wrong with that.
I mean, he's pushing kind of hard to wipe the snow off. But again, I'm with you.
That one wipe just felt a little bit fast, but I mean, he's got both hands on the baby, and I'm trying to see, okay, the baby's laughing and giggling like, oh yeah, this is a fun game.
The baby does not look like it has shoes on though, does it? Or does it?
Oh yeah, it has little booties.
Got it.
if that
mind was
baby's
starting
barefoot,
to change.
then...
Yeah. The baby was bundled up in a jacket and face up while the man in the short sleeve and khaki pants, according to the footage, wiped the window down. Port Arthur Police Chief Tim DeRusso said investigators have interviewed the man, who is 25 years old. He has not been identified because he hasn't been charged. We can confirm that was a 3-month-old baby. I just don't think, I think it's a joke. And again, you have to be careful when someone has a baby, but it doesn't look like he's seriously like using his kid to wipe his car. It's more
Yeah.
like, I'm going to do a bit that's funny with my kid.
But then also, yeah, you can't just sometimes be doing things with your kids because you think it'll.
That's
look
funny. He's
cute
going
on
hard at some of that
TikTok.
snow. Lunchbox?
Oh, I love it. I think
it's
it's
funny.
hilarious. Like, I don't understand what the problem is. He has a jacket
Well, you
on.
do understand the problem. People see a 3-month-old baby being swiped on a windshield.
I
They're
saw
gonna
people
complain.
doing it with their wives, and so this guy did a spin on it and did it with his baby. Like, it is so funny. The baby is not being harmed. There's no snow getting on the baby. I mean, this is what we're wasting our resources on. The police can go, like, fight crime like bank robbers, but we have to bring this guy down, and detectives have to interview him.
You're telling me bank robbers aren't getting caught because of this TikTok?
Yeah, because they're
Okay,
wasting
crap.
their time.
Okay.
But also to compare it to wives are adults, and I haven't seen
that's
the
true.
wife videos. Like a 3-month-old
they're
baby
really
has
funny.
no choice, but it doesn't look
We'll put it up now.
harmful. To
Go to our social media. Go to bobbybones.com. I mean, the baby's getting tossed around, but he probably throws the baby up in the air and goes, woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably play catch with your baby. Everybody does.
Wait, what?
Catch.
Catch.
you actually
You
Like
throw
toss
the
it up
baby
and
up and
catch
catch it. No one does
Not
that.
like catch with someone else. Like not like back and forth. But
Yeah,
like
you don't
up and
toss
down.
it back.
Oh, I thought he meant like you throw
No,
the
no,
baby
no.
back
He
and forth
meant
with a
like
buddy.
up and then down.
Got
Yeah,
it.
but that's playing catch.
Yeah, that's
You-
woo. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
Okay. Post Malone, Luke Combs, guy for that. Bobby Bones Show. Elia and Atlanta.
I have a foster son that's going through a phase right now where he's just really struggling to go to sleep without saying goodnight to everybody. And he's recently been asking to say goodnight to Bobby Bones. I was wondering if you could send me like a short clip of you just calling him out and just giving him a goodnight. That'd be great. Thanks.
Do we have his name? Scuba, do we know his name?
Check.
Cool. Let's find his name. That way I can say, yeah, that's better, right? Like personally address him. Otherwise,
Yes.
I'll just say goodnight. Then everybody would use it. I don't want that because it's not for everybody. Madison in Virginia is the next voicemail. Go ahead.
My husband and I are longtime podcast listeners. It's about 2:30 in the morning, and I am currently in labor and listening to the podcast. So I just wanted to say thank you all for giving me a good distraction and some laughs while we're waiting on baby boy to arrive. We also signed up for the cruise pre-sale, and we're super excited about that. So thank you all again, and I hope you all have a great day.
That was the ingredients for the greatest voicemail ever. She was listening.
Mm-hmm.
She was having a baby. We were her distraction. She's going on the cruise with us. I hope by now you've had the baby and everything is good. And thank you for calling and leaving a voicemail. Wow. You guys can leave a voicemail at any time. If you're having a baby, leave us one. I would love to hear in the background. That would have been awesome. And then a doctor walks in and goes,
pushing?
"Ma'am, it's a boy." Yeah.
And you're naming it Bobby.
And what's his name? Roberto? You got it. So, yeah, that's what's up. 877-77-BOBBY. Questions, comments. You need advice. Leave it on the voicemail line.
The morning show's official YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Bobby Bones Show, and subscribe today. Bobby Bones.
Monday, The Voice is back on NBC with returning. Amy and I'll do some countdown. Let me know when you. Okay, cool. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The top 30 songs in country music. We have them for you. And our guest is one of my buddies, Kane Brown. It's going to be a great week. Before we get into this week's top 30 songs, though, let's check in with Amy and get last week's top 3.
The number 3 song went to Jordan Davis, I Ain't Sayin'. The number 2 song was Cole Wetzel's High Road. And last week, the number 1 song in the country went to Morgan Wallen with Love Somebody.
Will Morgan Wallen repeat? We'll find out. Our guest coming up is Kane Brown. And let's start the countdown now with Kane Brown. At number 30, it's Backseat Driver on the Country Top 30. Chris Jansen at number 29 here on the Country Top 30. Right now, Kane Brown is in studio. Okay, you got a new album. It's called